So let's imagine our brain is made up of 3 parts: a human, a chimp, and a computer. The human is rational and likes to keep things in perspective. The chimp is emotional, impulsive, and paranoid. The computer is, well, a computer. It acts using our pre-programmed thoughts and behaviours. With every situation we face, the beliefs we hold determine our response. So let's look at an example. Let's say I walk into work tomorrow and walk up to Rachel and Tom. Rachel immediately says, "Joe, you look tired today." And Tom follows up with, "I was thinking the same thing." My computer is the first to process the information. Depending on my pre-programmed beliefs about Rachel and Tom, my computer may say, "They're trying to put you down," or maybe, "They're concerned about you." So the computer tells me, "Joe, I think Tom is just concerned, but you know Rachel's always trying to put you down." So now my chimp reacts angrily. "Ah, that's strange, because I was going to say the same thing to you, Rachel. It looks as though you've not slept for weeks." The human is the last to respond. It must now deal with the consequences of the chimp. Now we understand how each part works. Let's look at how to tame our chimp. Oftentimes, the beliefs we hold today developed when we were kids. So we react to situations today using old beliefs that may or may not be true anymore. So let's say I know I should have a flu jab every year as it will stop me from getting ill. My chimp tells me, "But we're scared of needles. Have you seen how big they are? Oh, it's going to be really painful." We must allow our chimp to vent its emotion, but then we need to reason with it. If we get the jab, it will be over in about 3 seconds. But if we catch the flu, it can last many weeks. Our chimp only wants to protect us, but once we explain the situation, it is likely to understand. So let's look at how we can change our pre-programmed beliefs. I must go to the gym. I should be slimmer. I must be liked by everyone. People should be nice. The problem with these statements is that they're definitive and also unrealistic. So when something goes against them, it causes us pain. So when I drive along in my car and I let someone out in front of me, they should say thanks. When this doesn't happen, I get really annoyed and regret letting them out. Now let's say I replace the word should with could. Now when I let someone out and they don't say thanks, it doesn't cause me great stress as my expectations have changed. We must learn to replace the word should with could and must with might. Now that we've learned how to control our chimp and we've amended our existing beliefs, we are ready to take action. So I've decided what I want. I really want to be a singer and a dancer. Oh, and a doctor would be great. And I've always wanted to be a train driver. What are the odds of me achieving any of those things? The point here is that we need to focus on less tasks. Otherwise, we won't achieve any of the things that we set out to achieve. Along our journey, we must be sure to constantly reflect on how far we've come. Otherwise, we hit one target and we immediately set our sights on the next. This is a formula for depression. Success is never achieved and therefore we keep chasing a fantasy. We should always strive for more, but we must appreciate our journey on the way to our destination. So the key points here to remember is number 1, the person that you want to be is the person that you really are. Number 2, anything in life is only as important as you want it to be. And finally, always remember that we control our response to any event.